Welcome back to the Boostfather Academy computer training course. This is my third video in this series. In this video, I will be discussing about the computer hardware. So, what is computer hardware? This is the physical component of the computer, and it comprises of the system unit and the computer peripheral. Those are the two ways in which we can divide the computer hardware. We have the system unit. So this is what we call the system unit. Generally, most people used to call it CPU, central processing unit. But if you are talking about the CPU is one of the components inside the system unit. But because it is the major component of a system unit, that's the reason why they usually call it CPU. But we call it the system unit. This is the physical component that houses the major component of a computer system, like I said. So what are those components? We have the motherboard. The motherboard, that's the one people call panel. People say panel. We call it motherboard. We have the CPU, like I said, the central processing unit is one of the components inside the system unit. We have the RAM, that is random access memory. We have the storage like the hard drive, where all our information are stored on the computer system. Everything are found inside the system unit. So like I said, let's look at it. This is the complete set of a computer system. We have the monitor, we have the keyboard, we have mouse, and we have the system unit. Like I said, we can see the system unit, that is the system unit, which means every other part of that computer that comes under what we call the peripheral. So computer peripheral, so this comprises of the input devices and output devices, which means all these other components that I mentioned, they serve as either input device or output device to the computer. So for example, we have the keyboard, we have the mouse, and we have keyboard, we have mouse, and we have the monitor. So all those three, they have what they serve as either input device or output device to a computer system. Now let's look at them. We have the system unit, we have the monitor, we have the mouse, then we have the keyboard. So both the monitor, the mouse, and the keyboard, the three of them, they are they are computer peripheral, and they either serve as input device or output device to the computer system. In summary, so this is the summarized structure of the computer hardware. You can see the system unit at the middle. So we have input device at the left side. So at this side, we can see this is input device, and we have the output device with the examples of them. Input device, the keyboard, mouse, scanner. If we want to scan document, want to scan picture into the computer system, so the scanner that is being used, they are all input devices, including card reader that we use to read codes. So those are the input devices because we use them to send data into the computer system, while the computer screen we are looking at to read everything from which is the monitor. So it's an example of output device. The printer is an output device. So the same thing as projector. But if you are talking about the system unit, you can see inside the system unit, that is where we have the central processing unit, that is the CPU, and the main memory. By the time we get to the software in details, I will be discussing each of these items that we have under the system unit, that is the central processing unit, where we have the control unit and arithmetic and logic unit, as well as the main memory. So thank you very much. That is all about the computer hardware. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share it with others. Until the next video, where I will be discussing about the computer software. I said, take care of yourself.